Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another cooking video, food video, but today I'm doing a full week of Home Chef meals. This video is not sponsored. I know a lot of people are sponsored by Home Chef. I wish I was, but this is not sponsored. I get Home Chef on my own, and I've been really loving the service. I've been loving the meals and the options and the recipes and the ingredients, and I just about love everything about it. And so I got 5 meals in my last shipment, so I thought it would be the perfect time to film a video of a full week of dinners, because that's literally every weekday with Home Chef meals. So I thought this would be kind of a cool, interesting video just to like show you guys some options that Home Chef offers. If you've been like curious about trying a subscription service, this will kind of give you an idea of some of the things that they include. Or honestly, Home Chef's recipes are all available online, so if you guys just see a recipe in this video that you think looks good, you can literally just Google it, and the recipe, the ingredients, how to make it will come up. So you don't even have to purchase Home Chef. You can totally just try making it on your own. Go to the grocery store and get the ingredients, because some of these meals are insanely good. But I just wanted to pop on and do a quick little intro so you guys knew what you were about to watch. I do have a link for Home Chef where you guys can try it out. You can get 4 meals for 14 bucks, shipped right to your door, free shipping. It's amazing. That's like the cheapest that you can honestly try one of these subscription services. I know like a lot of coupons are like 80 bucks off your first like 80 orders, and you still basically end up paying full price with like a minor discount throughout all those orders. You're kind of committed to a lot. But with this link, you guys can try it. You can do just literally one try, and 4 meals for 14 bucks is a really good deal. I do have that link if you guys want to try it out. I really recommend it. It's amazing. So if you guys would like to see a whole bunch of really amazing meals that I made this week, then just keep watching. Alrighty guys, so I just grabbed my little meal out of the fridge. I just like love these little baggies they come in. We decided for our first meal, we're gonna make this pulled pork enchiladas with queso, fresco, and cilantro. This is like a pretty loaded bag, so I'm excited. This is also one of their, I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like oven ready. It's just one of their quicker cooking, a little bit like pre-prepped meals. And it actually came with this like kind of a really nice little tin to bake it in, so you don't even need to like use one of your own tins or get it dirty. I thought that was awesome, so I'm gonna use that too. All right, here are the ingredients. So this is kind of what I mean by it being like one of those quick cooking oven ready meals, because this pulled pork is already seasoned and fully cooked and like pulled. That's really awesome. The lid of this actually has like a crack in it. It's really lucky that this didn't spill at all, but I think this is like the enchilada sauce. Here's the tortillas, the queso fresco, the corn kernels, some light cream cheese. This is cilantro and the sour cream. And this is the recipe card. So yeah, like I said, it is called oven ready pulled pork enchiladas. Let's get to work. I already like where this is going because it wants you to mix the pulled pork, the cream cheese, and the corn together. And I will eat literally anything with cream cheese in it. Literally anything. Whoop. Okay, now it's time to start stuffing. I'm so glad these are flour tortillas, not corn tortillas. So I'm gonna lay these all out so that I can like evenly distribute the filling. So they're all filled, and it did say on the recipe card that there might be some leftover filling, and there is a tiny bit left over. So I mean, I'd rather have extra obviously than not enough, so that's not a problem. And then next it says just to use this little tray that they gave you and just put a little bit of enchilada sauce on the bottom, and then I'm gonna roll these up, place them in there, and then put some more on top. And so obviously these are already fully cooked, so they basically just need to be like heated through. So they're gonna go into the oven for just like 20 minutes. All right, these are nice and warm from the oven. I think what I'm gonna do is top them and then maybe put them back in for a tiny bit longer, but I'm going to top them with the queso fresco. I chopped up the cilantro while they were in the oven, and then I'm gonna squeeze some sour cream over top. All right, so this is meal number 1 complete. All right, hello, welcome back to dinner number 2. Tonight we are making a garlic, ginger, shrimp, and coconut risotto. Oh my gosh. All right, this one has a ton of like steps and directions. So I'm gonna like read this over first. I'm gonna mention this every single day. I love how handy these little baggies are. They're just so cute. So here we have our ingredients. We have all of the shrimp. This is the mirepoix broth concentrate, some coconut milk, a ton of bok choy, which I'm really excited about, the arborio rice, the toasted coconut, the scallions, and then this is the Thai sweet garlic and ginger sauce. Wow. Okay, so I'm starting by prepping the bok choy and the scallions. They just want you to basically chop up the leaves of the bok choy and then the stem portion and keep the leaves and the stem separate. So I'm gonna do that. And then it also kind of wants you to do basically the same thing with the scallions, just keep the white portions separate from the green. I'm going to get the risotto started now. So I'm getting this pot heated up. This is the arborio rice. And I cut these on like an angle to be all fancy. So they said put the white parts in with the rice. So I will do that. And I guess we're like toasting the rice. It just says stir the rice until it's toasted in like a couple minutes. So that's interesting, toasting rice. So then you need to add a cup of boiling water to that, but I'm just gonna heat it up here in my electric kettle, which is so much quicker than heating it up on the stove. Oh my gosh, they're like actually looking toasted. Do you all see how they're like getting toasty? So while that's just about done boiling, it also wants me to add these little mirepoix base. Almost like a syrup consistency. That's interesting. It didn't say to add 2 packets, but it came with 2 packets, so I'm going to assume they both go in here. And then a cup of water is boiled now. So I kind of knew risotto was high maintenance, but this seems like it's gonna require a lot of babysitting. So we just put in 1 cup. Eventually 3 more cups needs to go in here, so a total of 4 cups. And it wants you to just add a half cup every time the water is fully absorbed. I'm just gonna babysit this, and I'll check back with you guys once it's done. Okay, so I've added water to this many times, and it looks like this should be done pretty soon. I like taste tested it like it said to, and it seems like it's pretty close to done. So I'm gonna let that finish absorbing all the water. I'm gonna work on the shrimp, which I dried off. They wanted to like pat them dry. So I don't cook with coconut milk a lot, so like maybe I'm just like dumb, but like this is like solid. I did not expect that. Okay, so I'm gonna add this. Wow, this is like solid. Is it supposed to be like this? I'm so confused. Let me flip with the shrimpies. I feel like they always say don't overcook your shrimp, so you don't want to do that. Okay, so I didn't know behind all that was like coconut milk, so it literally came splashing out everywhere, and I cut my finger on the lid of the can. So this is going well. And what's funny about this too is I literally just sprayed and wiped down the whole stove. So of course that would happen. Well, I'm just working on combining the coconut milk in with the rice. Oh, look at that, it's like so creamy now. And we're just gonna mix in a few of the green parts. Oh, this looks so creamy and yummy. So these shrimp are done, so I'm gonna remove those and finish cooking up the bok choy. So these stems are looking good. So I'm gonna add in the leaves. I guess that's why, obviously, they make you cook them or cut them up and keep them separate, because the stems do definitely take longer than the leaves. I love bok choy. We actually eat bok choy a lot. This is gonna wilt down, don't panic. All right, this is finally coming together. I've been cooking for like an hour. I'm gonna put the shrimp back in. This is gonna be the best part. This is the Thai sweet garlic and ginger sauce. Yes. And I've actually been salting it as I go. It says to add salt at this point, but I salted the bok choy, I salted the shrimp, salted the risotto. I use a lot of salt when I cook. Probably not good, but it's fine. How delicious does this look? And this dish is just so healthful. Like, look at all these colors. All right, the best part, I'm plating this up. So, of course, the risotto's on the bottom, and the shrimp and bok choy are on top, and then I'm gonna top it with the toasted coconut and my cute little scallions. Check this out. These look amazing. And again, these portions are just such a nice size. I'm like really pleasantly surprised with the portion sizes from Home Chef. Oh, and it smells amazing. All right, so this is meal number 2. All right, we are on to meal number 3. I am so excited. This is the scallops and corn bacon cream sauce with roasted Parmesan potatoes. Are you freaking serious? That sounds so good. Just look at this picture. All right, we got kind of a lot of ingredients here today. We've got some random crackers. This is a shredded Parmesan, corn, cream cheese, a shallot, some crumbled bacon, yum. The potatoes, this lemon garlic butter. These are the little snap peas, and then we have the scallops. I'm going to preheat the oven to 425. So I guess the potatoes take, you know, quite a while to roast, so we're starting with those. And then these need to roast for 25 minutes. So next up is doing some prep. So I'm just going to trim these up into like small inch pieces. I'm also going to cut this. It wants me to crush the crackers, which I suppose I can just do right now. I'm not sure what that's for. And then I'm also just gonna pat the scallops so they're dry. Okay, now I'm adding the shallot and the bacon. This is a very generous amount of bacon. They call this bacon cream sauce. There's like a half a tablespoon of bacon in here. Okay, this combination right here smells friggin' amazing. So now that that's all crispy, I'm putting in the corn and the snap peas. And now for the arguably best part. Scallops are gonna be good too, but I'm gonna start melting in this cream cheese. I love literally anything that has cream cheese in it. This has 2 packets, heck yeah. So I'm melting this cream cheese in. Wow, I wish y'all could smell this. It smells insanely good. And then I want you to add some water. How freaking good does that look? Oh my gosh. And as if this couldn't get more delicious, now I'm putting in this lemon garlic herb butter. So it says to like turn it off and like kind of take it away from the burner, and then add this deliciousness. This is actually doesn't have that many calories. I thought this was gonna have like 1,000,000 calories in it. It doesn't. Cream cheese and butter in the sauce. Wow. Oh my gosh, and that smells amazing. And last but not least, time to cook the scallops. The scallops take like literally a minute or 2 per side, so they'll be quick. Can we just take a moment for how beautiful these are? Oh my gosh. So actually, just before I get the scallops on, because I know that they're gonna cook quick, it says to take these potatoes out and kind of like, oh, okay, I don't think I was supposed to do that. It says to just like push down on them to kind of like flatten them a little. This is not really going good. Are they not cooked enough? Alright, I finally got the potatoes smashed. They had to cook a little bit longer. Now I'm going to sprinkle them with the cheese. I do like the idea of like smashing them. I always feel like that makes them like nice and crispy. They give you a good amount of Parmesan in here. This is awesome. And now those are gonna go back in for a little bit. Now we can cook the scallops. So I didn't actually realize this, but you're supposed to save some of this Parmesan cheese to put on the top. So good thing I didn't use it all. All right, I'm gonna plate this up. This smells and looks so good. And then it says to top with the crushed cracker. Ooh. And the Parmesan. This makes everything delicious. All right, and there it is. Does this look awesome or what? I gave Ken 2 potatoes. I'm not gonna eat 2. Wow, I'm so excited. All right, I'm getting ready to make a dinner. How good do these look? So here are the ingredients today. We got this sliced beef, got flour tortillas, a tomato, some cheddar cheese, a jalapeno, a little baby guy. I'm probably gonna need more ranch than this. I feel like this is not gonna be enough. But this is a little baby ranch, some vinegar, some barbecue sauce, and I think these are like marinated. They smell really, really, really good. So that's what we got. So this is kind of cool. I actually pickle, if y'all watch any other videos on my channel, I actually pickle stuff quite a bit, and I pretty much always pickle jalapenos, and I actually have some pickled jalapenos, like homemade ones that I just made fairly recently in the fridge, but I was gonna use those, but I wanna do this recipe how it comes. So I want you to just slice up this jalapeno and let it sit in the rice vinegar with a little bit of salt for a while. So I wanna do this first so this can sit and pickle for as long as possible, and then I'm also gonna get the tomato prepped up. All right, so now it's time to get this steak going. Just a fun fact, I don't know if you've noticed, but whenever yes, hello, I have makeup on today. Whenever the recipe calls for olive oil, I don't use olive oil just because it adds a ton of calories unnecessarily, so I just use spray. Oh, this is like really like thin sliced steak. Y'all see that? Almost like cheesesteak steak. Oh, it smells good immediately. Wow, this looks amazing. This is actually like a ton of steak for just 2 people. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so we freaking love Sweet Baby Ray's, so this is super exciting. That's gonna make it so good. All right, so we got the barbecued steak and onions, the pickled jalapenos, the tomato, and then the ranch and the cheese. I just microwaved the tortillas, and now we assemble. Barbecue ranch steak tacos.
Yo, let's go. Oh my god. You better hurry up.
So this is the finished product. This is actually a ton of food. I'm actually really impressed. I have the pickled jalapenos over here. Let me put a few jalapenos on one so we can see the final presentation. Here we go.
Yo.
Really?
This is so good.
All right, y'all, this is the last meal of this video, and this is what we are making tonight. This is huge. This is like a seriously heavy bag of stuff, so I'm excited. All right, so we've got the steak, of course, the corn. Every meal I feel like has had corn and cream cheese, which I'm not mad about. Some roasted garlic herb butter, that sounds amazing. Fajita seasoning, beef demi-glaze. I think this is cilantro. Yeah, and then a ton of potatoes. Alright, I'm just preheating the oven. Okay, the potatoes are gonna take the longest. They need to roast for like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna get to chopping these up just to like really small 1-inch pieces. So I just sprayed these with a little nonstick spray and sprinkled them with some salt, and now they're going in to roast. I'm also just gonna chop up this cilantro. I freaking love cilantro. Alright, I threw the steaks in the pan now. Okay, now I'm gonna start on the corn. Wow, the steak smells so good already. Everything smells so good right now. Like, just the corn crisping up smells so good. And these steaks. Okay, so the corn is nice and like roasted. So now it wants me to add the fajita seasoning. And then it wants us to add, I'm gonna add the cream cheese first and then the water actually. both of these packages. These are light cream cheese, which I appreciate. How delicious does that look? Oh my gosh. Alright, I don't know if all these potatoes are gonna fit in this pan, but we're gonna try. The potatoes roasted up really nice. And the cilantro. Okay, I thought the camera was recording, but it wasn't. So, to the same pan that I cooked the steaks in, I just added that little demi-glaze packet and 2 tablespoons of water, and it just kind of scraped up all those like delicious bits off the bottom of the pan. And now that it's kind of like simmering, I'm going to mix in this roasted garlic and herb butter. This looks amazing. That butter just got some of my finger. That tasted so freaking good. Alright, it's plated, and now I'm just gonna put on some of the demi-glaze. And there we go, the final meal. Wow. Alright guys, so that is going to be everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed cooking with me this week. Like I said, definitely check out the description box if you guys would like to try out Home Chef. I think it's really amazing. Again, not sponsored, but I really do think that it's incredible and really worth just trying out at least once. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you would like to subscribe, we would love to have you. We have so much fun here. And until next time, I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.